Now, out of all the shows that I watched in 2015, JK Meshi was by far the worst show out of them all. Probably one of the worst anime I've ever seen to come out of any animation studio. The show is produced by a studio called Kyotomo and Office Nobu, and both together they've only produced 4 shows in total, all of which are very bad quality, and this anime is no exception to that. Essentially, all we have from this show are 3 girls called Ruriko, Reina, and Ryoka, who are high school girls who discuss their daily lives. And that's it, in the same location, near enough every time, with horrible, lackluster animation. Now, in the past, I've discussed horrible animation, such as that present in anime such as Absolute Duo and School Days, but these 2 examples look like a goddamn masterpiece when compared to JK Meshi. JK Meshi is completely compromised of very simple and very ugly looking flash animation. The flash animation is some of the worst I've ever seen in any anime, and not only that, they still fuck up something so simple by having really dull and boring scenes. If one character is talking, the others are stuck mid-frame, with the same expression on their stupid faces. Now, this is common to most anime, where one character speaks while the others stop and listen without any animation, but in other shows it's a lot less noticeable, and the animation flows much better. Where here, because the animation is so bad, it's far more obvious. You know you messed up when Ed's World from 2007 looks better than your show. And I'm not trying to degrade Ed's World in any way, Ed's World is fantastic, but put into perspective, that one guy from 2007 managed to make better animations with Flash than an actual anime studio in 2015. You'd think in 2015 there would be some kind of quality control. How the hell did this get on television? They may occasionally change location or something, but it shows you just how dreadful the animation actually is, and how lazily it's put together. The characters are one-dimensional, and have hardly no personalities. One cooks, one is stupid, and the other one yells at the other girl's lack of common sense. That's it. The music is poor, but there is a very catchy little jingle that plays at the end of every episode. That's about 5 seconds long. The comedy in the show is very weak, and while on occasion it can be humorous or funny, most of the time it fails thanks to the terrible visuals and aesthetics that keep dragging me out of the scene, and reminds me that I'm watching the show known as JK Goddamn Meshi. Hell, I remember in one episode, I don't quite remember which episode it was, where they actually made fun of themselves for how terrible they actually are, saying things how nobody watches them or how they are ranked at the very bottom of the anime charts in Japan. This is just so tongue-in-cheek, and in its own way humorous, but this sad attempt at self-awareness about how bad the anime is undercut by its shitty production values. The only decent thing I can say about this anime is at least the voice actresses are okay, I guess, and you can tell they're actually trying to make the anime enjoyable. But aside from that, stay away from this one. The show is on level with bottom of the barrel titles, such as Mars of Destruction for God's sake. And when I can compare an anime to Mars of Destruction, you know you've messed up somewhere. Then again, if you like this anime, you probably like Vampire Homes.